Hello everybody, in today's episode I will show you how to replace the outer tie rod and the swivel link from an Audi A6 from 2007. I'm already working on the passenger side, so today I will show you how to remove and replace all these parts onto the driver's side, onto the left side. To begin, what you have to do is to remove the tie rod end, this one from right here, and to do this you have to unscrew this bolt. It's a 16mm bolt, and also you have to unscrew this one from the top, the 13mm one. After you disconnect these pieces, you have inside there you have two 22mm screws, which you will have to undo in order to remove completely the rod end. After that, this is our swivel link. As you all can see, it's very used, it's no longer usable, and today we have to change it. I will show you first how to remove and replace the swivel links. What you have to do first is to take a wire brush and clean the bolts very good, because you want to have a perfect fit with your tools. After that, in my case, and also if you're doing this on an Audi A6, you'll have to use a 16mm key to remove the bolts from the swivel links. You can remove either the top one or the lower one first, it doesn't matter. So this is the swivel link from this car, and as you all can see, it's in a very bad condition. I also heard a lot of metal parts hitting each other while driving. This means that the swivel links are, in most of the times, are used and it has to be replaced. This is the new swivel link which I will install on this car. They are made by Moog. It's a very good manufacturer for these parts. You can also try to buy Landforder or TRV, something like that. I don't remember all the names. This is the part number in case you want to buy this one. And in order to install it, you have to install it in the same position as you disassemble it. Just follow what I'm doing and you'll be good to go. So I finished to install the swivel link. This is how it's looking with everything mounted back onto the car. This is also how yours should look. Now let's move forward and disconnect the outer tie rod. What you have to do first is to remove the 16mm bolt from the nut, and make sure you don't remove it completely. You want to remove it just a little, just to make it flush with the bolt, because after that you will have to use a hammer and hammer it a little in order to remove completely the bolt from the frame. You have to push the bolt inside, and after that you have to remove it and pull it out from the other side. Just follow what I'm doing here. After that, if your bolt is also stuck inside like mine is, you can try to use a screwdriver or a metal part which will fit inside the bolt hole, and after that you have to hammer it also in order to push it completely out. Don't worry about damaging the bolt. You want to damage the bolt if you hit it in the middle, and if you don't hit it very hard. Eventually this bolt came out with a little resistance and I did not damage the threads. The bolt can be used again with no problem. After that, in order to remove the rod end, you have to hammer it until it falls down like this one did. After that, in order to remove it completely from the car, you have to use two 22mm keys and unscrew the nut from right there. Only after you unscrew the nut, you have to take a set of pliers and unscrew it completely. You have to hold one nut with the 22mm key, and after that with the pliers you have to unscrew the rod end until you feel it like it's coming out. So you have to take a set of pliers and a 22mm key, and with the key you have to hold the nut, and with the pliers you have to unscrew the tie rod end. After that you will have to count how many turns you have until the tie rod end is coming out completely, and with the new one you also want to install it in the same way. So we have 1 turn, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20 and a half. You will have 20 turns and a half of threads to install the new tie rod end, because you want to make it as straight as possible when you're driving the car, because after that you will have to take the car to an alignment shop. But until you take the car to an alignment shop, you want to make it as drivable as possible. So this is the new tie rod end. Just follow what I'm doing from here. You have to install the nut, and after that you have to count again 22 and a half turns until you install it completely onto the car. The installation process is the same as for the disinstallation. I finished counting the threads, I installed the rod end, and now I just have to tighten the nut to make sure that it's not coming out. And after that you also have to use some Vaseline or some kind of grease and lubricate the parts in order to make them slide inside easier. After that, this side, as you all can see, it has a little groove right there. It has a little space where the bolt should go, so you have to turn that part. You have to use a set of pliers and turn the metal part to the side where the bolt is. So I have to turn it to the exterior, to the right side, in order to make my bolt go through the part and hold it mounted onto the car. Like this. This is all you have to do in order to change your outer tie rod end. Make sure you tighten every bolt properly. You don't want to have anything loose. This method is working for almost any car out there, not just for an Audi A6. The method is similar and the parts are similar for most of the cars. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video and found it informative, please leave a like and a comment down below. See you next time.